like, and subscribe.
Falcons fans, we back. And today, we're going to have a little fun. We're doing my official mock draft. What I think is going to happen, what I hope is going to happen, and what should happen. But the thing about mock drafts, they're good, but they have no value. The draft is so random, you never know what'll happen. A team could call up, a team could do anything. They could pick a player that we had no idea they would take. But I do like mock drafts, and everybody loves the draft. Like, it's probably the best part of the NFL season. You get to see these guys you watched in college get their chance to get drafted, all the emotions running and all that, you know. And some people just like to be right. So, if you don't agree, don't hesitate to comment and let me know. There's no hard feelings here. We can debate about it. It's all good. So we're going to get this draft started. And if you're looking for me, I should be in your top right-hand corner. I'm using PFF because I guess that's probably the best thing to use. And we're on the board. Man. Alright, so the first round is pretty debatable. You're hoping that Jalen Carter falls with all the drama that's going on. Man, get a kid a break. For real. I mean, things happen. You win a championship, you celebrate and all that. In the heat of the moment, you never know what'll happen. But besides that, man, I don't think the Raiders could take an O-lineman, but I think they take a DB. I could be wrong. So who we're left with on the board is Bijan. I debated a long time about this. Like, thinking it over. Bijan, I don't think Christian Gonzalez shouldn't be there. It probably should be Devon Witherspoon, and we're not taking him. At least I'm not. And you got Nolan. The thing about Nolan is it comes down to Nolan, Bijan, or Peter Skoronski if they're there. Oh, and Tyree Wilson. This is the thing about it. Here's the thing about mock drafts. Jalen Carter could definitely go to the Cardinals. All those and Tyree. So I think it's going to be Christian Gonzalez and Tyree off the board. So that leaves you with Peter Skoronski, Bijan Robinson, and Nolan Smith. Now the thing about Bijan is there's no other running back in this draft compared to Bijan. I don't care what you say. Like, I mean, I guess you can debate it. But I just feel like he has undeniable talent. But we're going to skip over Bijan. And we're going to look at Peter Skoronski, but we can't pick him here, and Nolan Smith. Now, I think Nolan Smith is going to be the pick. Just because of the person Nolan Smith is. Nolan Smith, I mean, he's going to be that versatile chess piece on your defense. That outspoken leader. Like, he's going to be that guy that your defense needs. And I think he's going to play more off ball. I don't think he's going to be he's going to be like Micah Parsons to some extent, which we should have drafted when we got Kyle Pitts. But hey, you can't go wrong with Kyle Pitts now. But I definitely think I think what they've done in the offseason gives you the opportunity to draft your guy. And I feel like Nolan, in this case, is your guy. Just based off leadership. Like, he's going to be the leader of your defense for the next, hopefully, 10 years or so. And you won't mind giving him a big contract. You're going to mind giving Bijan a big contract just off of running back value. So, I definitely think it's Nolan or Peter Skoronski right here. But since we can't take Peter Skoronski, we're going to draft Nolan Smith. Yeah. That's the draft. I can't wait, man, to actually see how it plays out because so many things can happen. Darnell Washington is off the board. Go Dogs. Second round, we got Tyreek Stevenson Drew Sanders, Cody Ma, Thule, and Adi Adi, and BJ, and Keanu, and Keon White. Man. Woo! That's tough. That is tough. That got my ears hot. I don't know what you do in this situation, but this is what I would do. I would either go Adi or Keon. And this is the reason why. Or Thule. Because they're versatile. Drew Sanders is too, but you already got Nolan. Tyreek would be a good pick. You can't deny South Florida athlete at all. But it's either Thule, Adi, or Keon. I'm going to go Adi simply because he's 6'2", 280 and runs a 4.49. And he could play inside or outside. Meaning he could play edge or he could play D tackle because he has the size. And you can't deny that speed. Round 3. We got Marvin Mims, Sidney Brown, Corey Trice, Chandler Savala, Kobe Turner, Michael Wilson, Jonathan Mingo's on the board. We gotta go Mingo, bruh. We gotta go Mingo. That's their guy. That's AJ Brown. All over again. DK Metcalf. All over again. Man. That's crazy he fell. So we got Nolan, Adi, and Mingo. Now, you could pick Nolan and Adi because, like I said, Nolan's going to be playing more off ball. At least on my team, he's going to be playing more off ball because I just feel like he's that versatile. 4th round, we got 2 picks right here. Ooh. Boy, if this draft shake out like this, man, we got to go Wanya Morris. We got to go Wanya Morris. And Yaya on the board. But we don't even need him no more. C.D. Sal, Eli Ricks, we going Yanya right here. Wanya, I mean. Well, my camera died. We back now. Alright, so we got Wanya. Let me give you a little brief overview. We got Nolan, who playing off ball, and he blitzing the passer. Linebacker. Strictly linebacker. Maybe a little edge here and there. But we got Adi Adi. It's hard to say his name, and I don't want to mess the man's name up. Playing inside and outside on the D-line. Then we got Mingo. AJ Brown clone. That's going to be Arthur Smith guy right there. And then we got Wanya, who can possibly play that guard spot and hold it down for the next couple years. So now we're looking at Riley Moss, Ivan Pace Jr., who we don't need. We could use it. See, this is the thing about the 4th round right here. You don't have a pick in the 5th and the 6th. So we missed out. See, you can get Bijan, but we missed out on the running back. We could have got Tajay, so I'm going to go to running back right here. Zach Evans and Kenny McIntosh. Those are the 2 guys I would get. And Evan Hull. But that's late round. And he might not be there. And what Kenny McIntosh has shown, despite his combine, you can't deny that, man. So this is going to be a big reach. But Kenny McIntosh on any other board other than PFF is rated pretty high. And you just, the best case scenario right here in real life, they trade back. So they can get Kenny McIntosh or Zach Evans because they're just not ranked that high. So you kind of need a DB too. I would get Eli right here. Andrew Voorhees is another good player. J.L. Skinner. Juice Scruggs. Fehoko. Chris Smith. You going over? See, that's what I'm saying. If you trade back, you good. See, Kenny McIntosh ain't even on the first page. Boy. I gotta go get Kenny, man. And there may be another running back out there, but it's just you can't deny what Kenny has done and put on film. You can't deny that, man. I just seen this guy. This guy, he runs wheels, he runs angle routes. He can play slide. He's basically Bijan, just a little bit slower. But the thing, man, he hits the hole. I think he'll be a good compliment to Tyler Algier. And if Cordell doesn't re-sign, him and Tyler can handle the running back duties on their own. And then you add another one. Add another running back in the mix. Either UDFA this year, or you can draft somebody next year, or free agency roll around and a running back comes available. And this is the big gap we have right here in between the 4th and the 7th round picks. That's why I feel like they're either going to trade up, they're going to take those 7th round picks and a future pick and trade up, or they're going to trade back. And trading back will probably be the best option. So we've come to the 7th round, and I think we got 3 picks, but we only have 2 because we traded one to New England for Jonnu Smith. 4th round. Who all we got? We got Nolan. We got Adi. We got Jonathan Mingo. Wanye. Kenny. Bro, that's solid right there. You really only need... You really dropping for depth at that point. We're going to look at some DBs. Because Darrell Luter Jr., I think he's a Senior Bowl guy. Falcons love their Senior Bowl guys. Who we got at safety? I have no idea who these guys are. AJ Finley, I've heard of. Dang. So yeah, you basically drafted. Isaiah Land's a good player. I might just take him just off the strength. Brenton Cox. I ain't too fond of him. I don't like what he did. Muhammad Diabate. I'm going to take Isaiah Land. And then I'm probably going to double back and take... Let's look at Ronnie Bell. I know Ronnie Bell's elite, man. 6 foot, 191. But you really don't need a running back. Who we got at tight end? Who at tight end? Josh Wiley out there? Leonard Taylor? Braden Willis. These guys are so low ranked. Like, it don't even matter right here. I'm just going to take Isaiah Land, add to the defense. Isaiah Land's a pretty good player. An FCS player, but he's pretty good. I think he led FCS in sacks. And, let me see. They got his 40 time on here. They don't have any stats or anything like that. He's pretty fast, too. And I'm pretty sure, like, he could... He's versatile too. He's I think he's really versatile. This guy right here is a beast. It's like, man, boy. Man, I'm just gonna draft somebody at this point. For real. Matt Landers, Warren McClendon Curtis. Could we add some line depth? Justin Shorter. Man, that's lit. Man, so many good players in this draft. The draft is so full of talent. Especially this one. I don't know about last year, but I'm pretty sure and I know a lot of these names because I follow recruiting. That's really why I know a lot of these names, and I watch SEC football. Like Dante Dumas, he was at Oklahoma with Jaden Hazelwood. How did he get to Maryland? Him and Raheem Jarrett. Man, that's crazy. I'm gonna take one of these wideouts. I'm gonna take Dante because he was a former 5-star, and if you're a former 5-star, you just got talent. And this last pick, I'm just gonna pick somebody. I ain't even gonna push the issue. But let's just see who there. Matt Lander is there. Y'all know him. Warren McClendon Curtis, Dale Luter Jr., DJ Dale, Justin Shorter, Caleb Murphy, guy from Ferris State, Jadakiss Bonds. That name is just fire. Hunter Lupke. That's somebody I would take right there. Just off the strength. Jalen Wayne, Andre Isovas, Jaden Hazelwood. Bro, there's so many good players, man. It don't make no sense. But you know what I'm going to take, though? Just out the strength? I'm going to take Warren, man. Just because I know he going to work. Or should I take McClendon Curtis? I'm going to take McClendon Curtis. Because you got two. You got Wanya, you can play guard, and McClendon can play guard. So, and you never know what's going to happen to Jake later on down the road. Let's get his PFF grade. It'll be terrible. They gave me an F for Kenny. Hey, but I still got a B, though. They gave me an F for Kenny, and I still got a B. I can respect that, man. All these other players are solid. This is a pretty solid draft. Nolan, Adi. You got two players that can... You got one player that can play coverage, and he can rush the passer. You got one player that can rush the passer from both positions, inside and outside. You got a versatile wide receiver who can block, catch screens, deep end routes, all of that. You got Wanya who can play guard or tackle, former 5-star. You got Kenny McIntosh who can run up the gut. He's just a good running back in general, and he's James Cook. Just not as fast. But I feel like Kenny is just more... Kenny don't got that breakaway speed. But that's fine. You don't need that. Tyler Algier ain't have breakaway speed. It's going to be... I think it'll be fine. And you get a dog on the team. Come on, man. Isaiah Lamb. Versatile. Like I said, led the FCS in sacks. You can never have too many pass rushers. The only thing I don't like about this draft, I didn't get a DB. And that's why I said you probably trade back, if anything. You don't really need a DB because the DB room is kind of big right now, but what if Jeff Okudah don't pan out? We're going to need a DB. Because I really can't rely on Cornell Armstrong, Darren Hall, Mike Hughes, the other guy from the CFL. I can't rely on those guys yet. And not saying Jeff Okudah ain't going to be good, but what if he has a breakout season, like he is just dominant, and we got to pay him and AJ? You think, are we really going to do that? I don't know. But like I said, the draft is so unpredictable. We could really get Christian first round. We don't know. That's just how I see it. I see Christian going, like he made Bruce Feldman's freaks list. He's a freak, athletically. He has the background. I don't think he's going to get to us. And you hope Jalen Carter falls. You hope one of those pass rushers fall. I really don't want Tyree. I know a lot of people want Tyree, but the only reason I don't want Tyree is because he hurt. And I don't know if he's going to be ready game one. And I want him to play game one. So why would I draft him and he's not ready? But you get Adi. It's just Adi ain't 6'6". So, I mean, you really can't complain with this draft. Besides the Kenny McIntosh pick, you probably throw stones at me for that. But I really wish I could have got a DB. I feel like once you get out of that 4th round, 5th round, there's really like the DB talent level probably is going down from there. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man. The draft is 2 days away, y'all. We got 2 more days into the draft. And we're going to officially see how all this shakes out, man. See if we got some big smiles on our faces, or we're going to have a lot of controversy amongst the fans. Let me know what you think, man. Comment, like, subscribe, all that. Yeah.